Hey people, here's the update on the first trade for, as you can see in the date here, 12/27. Um, this trade generated a profit of $9.50. So my balance now is $1,563.30. And that's about, and it's been growing. And so as you compare this, this is going to be the 27th, and I'll be waiting for a second trade for the 27th. But right now, if you look at this schedule, this compounding schedule, okay, look at this compounding schedule. So December 27th, this is where, right here, balance here should be 1,527, right? But here's my balance right now, right there. 1,527 should be, that should be on the schedule, but it's 1,563. So I'm up, I'm ahead of the schedule, which is good. Now, people ask me what is this for real, and I'm going to tell you one thing about this thing. Tell you is this. Let me ask you one simple question: is your money actually growing in the bank, or is it quietly losing value to inflation? And I have money in the bank, and the thing is, uh, it's just sitting there. But at the same time, the bank uses it to trade so they can make money on their side, on our expense, on our deposit. And I'm thinking here, okay, they're making money, but at the same time, are we making money on our bank deposit or even our savings account? And usually the answer is really no. We're not. We're making a percentage, but the percentage is not as equal to the rate of inflation, right? So we're basically losing value to inflation. So here's the thing: most savings accounts, even mutual funds, or even any type of investments right now, struggle to outpace inflation. So while your balance may look the same, your purchasing power is really shrinking every year. So I took this risk, which for me it's a what I would consider as a risk tolerance. For me, $1,000, I'll risk that. If I lose it, I lose it. Same thing. If I have had that same $1,000 in the bank, I would have either spent it because, let's say some expenses at the same time. The value, if I'm leaving it at the bank, it's really losing its value, its present value as compared to the future value because of the rate of inflation. So I just said, okay, this is a small amount, insignificant amount that I can risk. And if I lose it, I lose it. But, however, what if this amount can be used to work for my benefit with the program that I'm in right now? This is what this program is about. It's a AI assisted crypto trading, should I say, bot, but it's more of a crypto trading approach focused on the Bitcoin slash USDT futures. Now, I'm a day trader of futures. I trade the NASDAQ index. So I know what futures is about. So this particular AI crypto trades the BTC slash USDT futures contract. And it's one of the most liquid markets in the world. So this system uses automation, data analysis, and strict trade execution rules to identify high probability setups. So again, so far the should I say the historical data, the strategy has shown a win rate as high as 99.6%, and it's proving itself. Again, this is not a guarantee, but it demonstrates how disciplined, rules-based systems can outperform what we call manual trading or human trading, right? So again, this program only requires a minimum starting capital of $500. I mean, if you can risk that out of your savings account, I'm sure you guys have a savings account, and just risk that small amount and see how it can work for you. So again, I risked 1,050, right? So that 1,050, if I look at this, and here's the compounding table, right? 1,050, I started this in November 28th. Again, the compounding interest rate is 1.3% per day. And the crypto market is open 365 days of the year. There's no holiday, there's no weekend. It continues to trade. So that's why this is, again, 1.3 compounded daily. Now, you took that 1,050, and here's the schedule. By the 1 year, that 1,050 will now turn to 117,000. Now, what I plan to do, like I said, my risk is $1,000, right? So within, I think it's January 17th, right? Let me see here. That's less than 2 months, right? Again, I invested November 28th. So by January 17th, which is around 55 days right here, I would have doubled my investment. Therefore, I have the opportunity to withdraw my initial investment of $1,000 and leave the remaining $1,000 to work for me, and that's purely profit. Therefore, it eliminates my risk, because now I'm just using the profit that it generated from the initial investment of $1,000. Now, with that opportunity, I would gladly take this, what I call risk, to generate something where the probability of 117,000 in 1 year. I mean, most people put their funds in a mutual fund for 1 year. What do they get? The return for 1 year, right? This one, your return would be over 11,000%. It may sound astronomical, but is it worth the risk? After the 55 days, you just take out your money and you start, your initial investment, and you just start all over again. Just let the money work. And that's what it is. That's why. Again, it's a mathematical illustration. It's not a promise. It's not a guarantee. Right? And again, the amount I'm risking isn't risking everything, right? It's just a portion. And I'd rather risk that portion to get 11,000% return, right? It's all about reallocating a small, insignificant amount of money that would otherwise sit idle or lose value in a bank. And most of the participants here, like I said, it's over 400,000 people are doing this. And most of them, their goal is to withdraw their initial capital, which I've shown in my previous videos, where my friend has already withdrawn her initial investment, and now in fact, she withdrew 2 times already, and her account balance is over 20,000. She's making over $400 a day. Where can you find an investment where you're making $400 a day? It may sound outrageous, it may sound unbelievable, but in reality, she is doing it. Again, for many participants in this program, their goal was to withdraw their initial investment once that target is hit, and use the remaining balance as purely profit, because now their risk is no longer there. Again, there are no guarantees. Trading involves risk and results vary, and any type of investment involves risk anyways. So again, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and only use capital you can afford to lose. Okay? Now, if you guys are interested in what I'm doing right now, send me a message send me the message which states AI BTC. Again, send me a message, AI BTC, and I'll share a clear educational overview regarding this program. Okay? With that said, stay safe and God bless.